I'm Rohit Bhatt, and today I'll be analyzing my foundation accounts answer copy in which I scored 92 marks. Since your exams are just around the corner, I highly recommend you to watch the full analysis video. So let's start with let's see which question I have started with. Um, I've started with the fifth day question. In each and every paper I try to start with the question in which I know I can receive the highest marks. So let's see the fifth A question. Fifth A, what was the question talking about? It was rectification entries. Then of final accounts, one question was a short question. Then manufacturing account. Let's see how my answer it is a 5 plus 5 plus 10. So you can see the entries here. My entries are matching. I'll also provide the PDF in the uh, description box. Here you can check since all 5 entries, 5 marks, 5 entries are there. The examiner gives straight away full marks. And you can see my handwriting is also it's pretty bad. Still, it doesn't matter as long as your numerical figures are readable. Then in the second question, it had asked us three things: amount of salaries to be charged. Total amount was 50 lakh 4,000. Then amount actually paid as salaries 49 lakh 26,000. Then outstanding salaries. You can check my amounts which are matching. 50 lakh 4,000. 49 lakh 26,000 and 4 lakh 38,000. So some bifurcation they had done, so I got full marks here too. Then there comes the fifth C part. Here I got 9.5 marks. Here there were a lot of working notes, like manufacturing. I'll start with working notes. First working notes I have shown for depreciation. There was correct depreciation expense. I have also shown this 3,95,000, 3,95,000. Then the second one was for wages. I have also shown for wages the working note. Then they have shown for direct expenses. Um, I have also shown 2,07,000, 2,07,000. Then revised balance to be transferred to trading account. Revised balance cost of production 18 lakh 30. Then creditors account. Creditors account, maybe I missed it or I'll to see. Then I have made manufacturing account, raw materials account, and here is the creditors account. Half mark was cut, maybe something I left, but doesn't matter a lot. Then 6th I attempted it, in which I got 16.5 marks. 16A first were journal entries of shares. Then it was debenture entries. Then third was a theory question. In this question, the shares question, I have got full 10 marks. This step, maybe you're seeing that here 0 is written, but what I have seen in my friend's answer sheet, that this is for deducting. Maybe you have not made the format properly, so this was as a negative. So if they write 1 here, 10 minus 1, total marks will become 9. I have shown the detailed working with each and every question. Then 6th B vendor. Fixed asset to vendor. Fixed asset to vendor 13 lakh. First entry is right. Vendor discount to debenture 13 lakh, 2 lakh, 15 lakh. Bank to debenture application 27 lakh. Okay, that is also right. Then debenture application. This is also right. Then the last entry, bank to bank loan account. After that, this note had 1 mark. In the balance sheet, the fact that debentures being issued at collateral security and outstanding are shown under respective liability. I had not written that, I had written something else, so 1 mark was deducted. So you need to ensure that the way answer is written in ICI, because ICI also gives this in its suggested answer, as this question is a repeat from many MTPs, and ICI Mat. Then this was this question. And there was this theory question. Then there was this theory question. I have written 3 points, but my explanation was not means since I knew only the headings, explanation I had made myself, so I got only 2.5 marks. Then I have written fourth question in which I got 20 out of 20. Let's see what I have written here and what was the question about. The question was partnership, first part, and second is NPO, 10 plus 10. The second question was very, very lengthy. The first question, they have given 2 marks for the revaluation account. You can see in my amounts are matching. Okay. Then next comes partners capital account. Here also my all amounts are matching, so I got the marks for this. Then 4A step 2 for like maybe for workings or for the uh, partners capital account I got this marks. Then I have shown this working this the 2:1. Then capital total capital of reconstituted firm, that also I have shown like what should be the new capital. And adjustments required. So I got full marks in this. Then there was the and you need to learn some 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 things in this. So I knew how ICI had done this. So first note I also showed a consumption of closing stock of materials. See this big working is there. Final 185 is coming. Here also 185. So 3 marks I got for this, plus for the depreciation working. Then I have shown the closing provisions also. Then comes my main solution. For the income and expenditure, you can see my whole answer item by item, it is correct. So I got 4 marks for this. Then comes the balance sheet part, that is also correct. So here also I got 3 out of 3 marks. Then I have attempted 2A. 2A, you can see one thing you need to know that always the suggested answer is not correct. As I see also prepare BRS as on this date, 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 it on this date, it on this date, it on this date. It was nowhere mentioned that you need to make BRS with adjusted cash book. So see what they have made. They have made adjusted cash book and then they so this solution was wrong and many were thinking that this is wrong. IC has checked our answer sheet wrong, but see I have done it the normal way and I have got full 10 out of 10 marks in BRS. So just don't be carried away by wrong solutions of ICI sometimes suggested answers. And 2B, this was the stock valuation. Here also I have scored. In this question, presentation also matters a lot. See, my presentation also is somewhat similar to ICI. Hence, I was able to score full marks in this. And working also calculation normal stock I have shown, then gross profit. What working they have shown 10 lakh 50 here, then 2 lakh 10,000 I have shown 90,000. See, workings also is same, so I got full marks. So you need to learn some things too that how ICI does it, so that you are able to perform. Then comes the theory question. First 2 and 4 I got 11 marks out of 12 marks. You can see how you need to write the reasons in detail like I have written, not what I have seen many of us just write a single line explanation. Then you cannot expect full marks. You will get 1 mark or max to max 1.5 marks. So you write in the center of true or false, then you can write the reason. 2 marks I have written in detail, non-recurring, not in usual course of business. It falls. Then I have given when it asks that This is the fourth point. Purchase of office error and fixtures has been debited general expenses account. You just don't have to write that it falls. It is an error of commission. You first need to explain what is an error of commission, uh, what is error of commission. Then you have to state to get full marks. One in the fifth part, I got 1 out of 2. I'll show you why. In the fifth part, what they had written solution: goods sent on a consignment basis should be sent under performer invoice, not a sales invoice. I have not mentioned the word performer invoice, so I got 1 marks. Then sixth one, uh, for I got correct mark. It was regarding the fundamental accounting assumption. And one I had not learned it. I wrote whatever I could make up at that point, so I got 1 mark out of 4 marks. Then there was a subsidiary book question. At first, everyone thought that see such a small question they gave for 4 marks, but there are some items which should not have come here, which should be written as assumption. It also had marks. You can see 2 steps are there: 2 marks, 2 marks. The following are some of the transactions you are required to make sales book. First was of goods and credit. For then we had to write one. Since first is assumption of note is we have assumed that he is a purchaser. Messrs. Kamal and Sons is a trader of uh, clothes, because first point was shirts and trousers. Then we write, since furniture is not a good, it will not come in sales book. And third point, since in sales book only credit sales comes, so of goods comes, so it is not included. So you need to write these points of why the second point and third point is not included. Then only, otherwise there is only one entry coming in the sales book. Then only you can get full marks. So this was my answer sheet. What you can learn is that you should write detailed answer in theory questions too, because like I have lost somewhere around 6.5 to 7 marks in theory portion. So if you don't lose there, then you can score 98, 90, and even 100 marks you can score. And then there should be a lot of emphasis on the working notes you make, because you never know which working note has how much marks. And just to go through, and one last tip for the exam is that you should go through the newly added all true and false question at the back and theory questions at the back, at least, because there is high chance of questions directly being picked up from there. Thank you. Very soon I'll also come with my law certified copy analysis of foundation. Thank you.